Okay, now we're looking at phrasal verbs with down. Down phrasal verbs are very often the opposite of up phrasal verbs, so no surprise there. Firstly, down phrasal verbs involve a movement down, just like up phrasal verbs are very often a movement up. So sit down is movement down, kneel down on your knees, it's certainly a movement down. Get down is more like a command. It's when maybe somebody's shooting at you and you say to your friend, get down. Yeah, it means you're telling him to go down on his knees or to crawl down, but just get down out of the way of something. So all the verbs of motion: drive down the road, walk down the road, he came down the hill, he ran down the mountain. All verbs of motion can go with down. Next, stand down. I can think of another one here as well, step down. These two are used for when somebody gives up, another phrasal verb, when somebody gives up an official position. What I mean is when they say they no longer would like to be in that official position, so they resign, they stand down, and it's when they choose to do so. It could be for many different reasons. Maybe they've done something wrong, some kind of scandal forces them to stand down, but still they took the decision, so they stood down, they stepped down. Okay, I hope that's clear. Yeah, give up your official position. Settle down is used for very often when people get married and have children and decide to live in one place. So the settling down is almost like the family decides to sit down or lie down in one place, in one city or one town or one village. Doesn't have to be in the city, but you settle down. You decide to stay there for a few years at least. Okay, trickle down. This is usually used for tears. Tears come out of your eyes and they trickle down your cheeks. But it doesn't have to be for tears, it could be for rain. Rain was trickling down the window. Okay, so it's water when it goes down, trickle down. Okay, let's look at some more over here. Now we're looking at reduce. You remember that up phrasal verbs were meant increase, yeah? For example, speed up, warm up, speak up, yeah? Increase the volume, increase the heat, increase the speed. Well, down would be reduce. So you can cut down on cigarettes, you can cut down on alcohol, you can cut down on chocolate. And it just means reduce the amount you eat. You could also cut down, make cutbacks. Okay, it's not down anymore, but you could cut down the numbers of the members of staff in your organisation. It would still mean reduce. Okay, quieten down, to reduce the noise. Yeah, so it's kind of like the opposite of speak up. Quieten down. Calm down. When you want children to calm down because they're going crazy, you say calm down, children, calm down. Okay, slow down, reduce your speed, opposite of speed up. Cool down, reduce the heat, opposite of heat up. Dumb down, here's the good expression, and it means to make something easier or simpler. So you could say that the government have decided to dumb down the maths exam and make it much easier than last year. Yeah, it just means make something easier. But you can even say that the TV industry, for example, is dumbing us down. It's making us easier. It's making us simpler as people. Okay, so it's to make something easy or simple, very often in a negative way. I should admit that. If something's dumbing you down, it's not good. It's making you a fool. It's making you foolish. Okay, lastly, die down. This certainly means reduce, and it's usually in terms of noise. Yeah, so there was loads of noise last night, but in the end it died down. Yeah, it got quieter. But it could be just some kind of panic. The panic died down, or yeah, panic or noise or rush. Everything died down. It means it became quieter, calmer. Usually quieter though, the noise died down. Okay, you can also come down with, and then it means become infected with, really. Come down with flu, for example, or come down with a minor cold. Yeah, or you can say he went down with flu. It's also okay. So I don't really think this is reduce, but I've put it here just because your health reduces, if you like, and I think you can remember it like that. You do worsen, you do kind of become worse, and you remember up very often meant improve. Well, down would kind of mean get worse sometimes, so come down with, go down with, bring someone down means depress them, but we'll see that in number 3. So you can come down with flu. You can also wear someone down. Okay, this is when you make someone very, very tired. Okay, it's not positive again, it's rather negative, just like dumb down. So if you say my children wear me down at the weekends, it means they make me tired. You know, yeah, perhaps it's true for mine. They wear me down. It means that they make me tired when we play with lots of different games and I become tired. So you can wear someone down, but you can also run someone down. This would be quite similar. It could mean that you're just criticizing somebody if you're running them down. If you say bad words to them, you're criticizing them, you run them down. And that means you make them feel worse. You make them feel less. So again, you're reducing their self-esteem, I suppose. You're making them more depressed. But again, these are coming on to number 3, really. Run someone down, where you criticize them. You can also say my phone is running down, and then it means it's running out of energy. So then it means definitely reduce. The energy is being reduced. The phone is running down. So a few different meanings of run down. Okay, we'll now go on to 3 and 4.